Good morning, BookTube. I am here for reading sprint. Sorry, I'm running a couple minutes behind this morning. Just a little bit of chaos in the morning. So let me get situated here and then we can get this reading sprint going. Hopefully everybody, Luna, down, thank you. Hopefully everybody is having a good morning. My morning is fine, like nothing catastrophic or anything, but unfortunately, part of our door, like the metal piece on the bottom of our door to our apartment broke. It's like bent downwards. And so when we're closing our door, it makes just this really loud scraping noise. And so my neighbors thought we were like having problems because we were like having to shut the door a lot more forcefully. And so she reached out and was like, "Hey, are we good? Like, did we do something to upset you? We've been hearing the door slam." So I had to like go down and talk to them and be like, "I'm so sorry. It's just that the door's broken. We have a service request in to fix it. It should get fixed today, hopefully." So just dealing with that really quick and like taking Luna out for a walk so she'd be a little bit more chill during this reading sprint than last week. Because I think last week she was kind of a little chaos monster. So yeah, reading sprints. I'm excited to get to do a reading sprint today. I had my last day of work on Sunday and what a relief, on Saturday, what a relief to be done. Yesterday, I slept like 14 hours. I think I went to bed at like 9. I woke up around 10 in the morning. And then I think I stayed in bed until 12. And then like I didn't do anything yesterday until afternoon. I went to visit a friend for a couple hours. And then Oz and I went out for tacos and that was it. So it was like a really nice, restful, relaxing day. And then, I have the whole week off before I start the new job. So I'm very excited. Sorry, I can't talk and text at the same time. So I'm very excited to feel a little more refreshed, a little less stressed out. I feel like just this huge weight off of my shoulders having finished my last day at my old job. My last day was chaos. I ended up stuck there like 2 hours later than I was supposed to be. Went from a 10-hour day to a 12-hour day. So it was just like, kind of like when I was leaving, I was like, I never have to deal with this again. I'm so happy to be out of this type of stress for a while. So all positive things moving forward. I know that I have been running behind on putting videos up. I've been really bad about it in October. It's been just chaos, like I said, at work. My last month was insane. We started this huge project at work where we picked up like an extra 7,000 meals a week. And because of that, I had to work like all these 10-hour days and extra days and stuff like that. And then Oz got sick. Oz got sick, then I got sick, then I got better, then Oz got sick again, and then I got sick again. So it's just been really rough. Like basically I've been having to come home from my shifts and like eat and go straight to sleep to try to stay well enough to get through my last couple days. So I'm feeling better now. Like I said, I rested a bunch yesterday. And so hopefully that means that this week, I can really focus on getting some videos done and getting back to, life with this channel. Because I'm really bummed to not have been posting as much as usual. So look for some videos coming up soon. I have a very late book of the month prediction video. It's like pretty much done editing. I should be finished with that this afternoon, hopefully. I have a couple end of the month wrap ups to catch up on as well. So I'll get those up soon. And I have some shopping vlogs from some trips that I have all the footage for. I just need to piece the footage together. So I have the next 8 days with no work. And my goal is to just focus on videos and editing as much as possible so we can get back to a much more consistent place. So that out of the way, let's talk reading sprints. So I have 2 books, same as last week's reading sprints. I have The Power by Naomi Alderman. I am about a little over halfway through it. I'm enjoying it. So I'm just going to kind of continue working through this one and see if I can make a good chunk of progress today. And then the second option that I have is Pen Pal by Dathon Auberk. This is a horror novel that my mom sent to me. she read it, and I think somebody sent it to her originally. So she read it and said it was pretty creepy. So I asked to read it as well. I've read the first chapter so far, and I will say that there is like a very disconcerting feeling in this book, like straight off the bat. Right away, you can pick up with the narration that something is not right with the person speaking. What is not right, I'm not sure. I don't know if he's the killer or he's the victim or what, but something is off for sure. So I'll get into Power, and then if I feel like switching, I have a second book to switch to. So additionally, I have some Snackums, have a nice lemon meringue donut, and some tea. So last week I had my Nightmare Before Christmas mug. This week I have my owl mug. Doing some mint tea. So I will go ahead and get this first sprint started, and we'll go from there. So usually I set up a sprint for 15 minutes, and I'll run a handful of those depending how many people pop in and what happens. So we'll set up this first sprint here, and we'll go from there. And before I get that sprint going, let me actually just type in a message. Hey there, we are currently sprinting. Hello, if you're just dropping in, feel free to let me know in the chat what you're reading, how many pages you'd like to get to. Know what you're reading. Page you're starting on. Okay, so messages going up. All right, there is our away message while we're sprinting. Hopefully you are comfortable and have something to drink and a good book or a project that you're working on. I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes. All right, and I will see you all in 15 minutes. I'm going to come up. Coming up. Luna's trying to say hi. Look. Coming up. Come on. No? Okay. Come on up. Stop. Go on. Go lay down. Okay, that is the end of the first 15 minutes. Luna, stop it. All right, so I think I got about 10 pages done. Lots of little distractions going on. Good morning. I'm reading The Chalk Man. I'm also working on a book review. I'm making some coffee with peppermint mocha creamer. That sounds delightful. I had a peppermint mocha yesterday. Saturday, not yesterday. My boss on my last day brought in coffees and stuff. And so I got a peppermint white chocolate mocha. That's like my favorite wintertime drink. But I was not feeling pumpkin spice, so I was like, let me go ahead and skip forward a little bit. Down, Luna, down. So Power is good so far. It's been good. I'm just kind of slowly savoring it. Sometimes I like to do that when I'm really enjoying a book. So I'm getting to a point where this religious character in the book is starting to build her empire. It's interesting how things are going, how she is moving that process along and using her power to influence people. It's very reflective of some of the things that you see in the real world, which I feel like is always what makes the best dystopian, is when you're reading something and you're like, I know where that came from. Like, I can see the direct inspiration from the real world to where this author took it. So far, I can definitely see that with The Power. So hopefully everybody is making good progress so far. Don't have that many people hanging out today, just a small chat so far. I think a lot of people are, it's Monday morning, so people are at work and whatnot. But I will go ahead and set up another 15-minute sprint, and then we can touch base after that. The Chalk Man. I don't think I'm familiar. Oh, I know which one that one is. That's by that like Nordic author, or Norwegian. I know which one you're talking about. It has like the scribble on the front. It's like a red cover with black scribbles in the shape of a man, I think. Oh no, this is a different book, not the one I'm thinking of. You're talking about the book by C.J. Tudor, I think. I think I'm thinking about the Chestnut Man is what I'm thinking of. Okay. Looks like we have a couple people popping in. Good morning. Greetings. Hey, William, how are you doing today? What are you reading? What do you have going on? We're just settling in for the second round of sprinting here in a minute. Yeah, I was thinking of the Chestnut Man, not the Chalk Man. Okay, let's see what the Chalk Man is about. In 1986, Eddie and his friends are just kids on the verge of adolescence. They spend their days biking around their sleepy English village and looking for any taste of excitement they can get. The chalk men are their secret code, little chalk stick figures they leave for one another as messages only they can understand. But then a mysterious chalk man leads them right to a dismembered body, and nothing is ever the same. In 2016, Eddie is fully grown and thinks he's put it in his past. But then he gets a letter in the mail containing a single chalk stick figure. When it turns out that his friends got the same message, they think it could be a prank until one of them turns up dead. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Like kind of a suspense, crime, mystery sort of a deal. I like those kind of books. All right. What are you reading today, William? Oh, I was going to set up that timer. I forgot. All right. So, timer is getting set up. Let's see. So, we'll go for another 15 minutes. So, I've got time on the clock and we'll touch base in 15 minutes. Go lay down. Go on, go lay down. Right, there is the end of our second sprint. Okay. So I've made it through another chapter of The Power. This one is about this girl who is running like a drug empire, and she just had a confrontation with some ladies that attacked one of the guys working for her. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. Good morning. Oh, we got that one. Greetings. Sorry, skipping. I'm continuing my read of The Tommyknockers by Stephen King. Pause it to read another book. Awesome. How are you enjoying it so far? I know a lot of people like to pick up Stephen King around this time of year for Halloween season. I haven't read that one, and I don't think I'm super familiar with it either. Yes, I already read The Chestnut Man. I've been in the mood for spooky books. Totally get it. Yeah, it's Halloween time. So I could see why you might want to be reading like horror and thrillers and stuff like that. Let's see. The Tommyknockers. Stephen King. Okay. Oh, this is one of his Richard Bachman books, it looks like. Let's see. This is Something is Happening in Bobby Anderson's idyllic small town of Haven, Maine. Something that gave every man, woman, and child in town powers far beyond ordinary mortals. Something that turned the town into a death trap for all outsiders. Something that came from a metal object buried for millennia. That Bobby accidentally stumbled across. It wasn't that Bobby and the other good folks of Haven had sold their souls to reap the rewards of the most deadly evil this side of hell. It was more like a diabolical takeover, an invasion of body and soul and mind. Interesting. Okay. I definitely haven't read that particular Stephen King book, and I'm not really familiar with it. So I'm curious to hear how you're enjoying it, William. All right. Let me just readjust here, get comfortable. Let's see. I picked it up to judge for myself how badly written it is according to King fans. Interesting. Yeah, I noticed when I was looking at it on Goodreads, it doesn't have super high reviews. It's like a 3.6, which is definitely a little lower than like his average ratings. Hopefully it'll be a good read for you though. Okay. So let me get another 15 minutes on the clock. Let's see. Hey, good afternoon. Well, good morning on my end. It's only 9:48 here, but good afternoon to you if it's afternoon where you're at. What are you reading today, Allie? All right. So 15 minutes more are going to be set on the timer. Excuse me. I'm a little sleepy after the chaos of the weekend. Cotton Candy Massacre Part Treats. Okay. I'm not familiar with that one, so now I have to look that one up too. Cotton Candy Massacre. Let's find out. Sounds like a good Halloween book. Cotton Candy Massacre. Down. Is this the book by Christopher Robertson? Let's see. A once wholesome venue for family entertainment, now an abandoned, sullied ruin. Someone made a home there, escaping the chaos and carnage of Bonkin's Bonanza. Someone people are searching for. But those who ventured to Franklin's Fun Castle won't find their answers. No redemption, fame, or whimsical merriment. They will find a blood-soaked torment brought to life from the twisted nightmares of a child. That sounds very intense. I haven't read that one either. I'm assuming you're talking about the Stephen King book. That's just my guess. Let's see. I'm 2/3 through. Good ideas, but unfocused, unnecessary tangents. Yeah, I feel like that with Stephen King's writing sometimes. Oh, Luna. No, we're not going to play with that right now. Sorry, Luna's like squeaking away with her shark toy back here. We're going to have that later, okay? Not right now. I've found that with Stephen King's writing. He's very verbose, and usually I think he's a little bit more controlled in his verbosity, but yeah, he can be a little tangenty. Yes, this is the third one. Okay, so I'm guessing then that you liked this series if you've continued to book 3. This is not one that I'm familiar with at all, but it looks interesting. I'm a little sketched out by the clowns on the front, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of clowns. Cool deal, though. Nice. Everybody's got some Halloween reading going on, basically. I've got dystopian, we've got some horror, some crime thrillers, all that. So that is very exciting. Perfect for the season. All right. So I will get this next timer started. We'll go for 15 minutes more. I will see you all in 15 minutes. No, Luna, all done. Hey, all done. All done. Thank you. All done. Thank you. Do you want to come up? Come on up. You come up. Go. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Down. Down you go. Down you go. Okay, that is the end of the next sprint. All right, let's see. Let's see, where did we leave off? Chapter 20 is too long, over 60 pages. Yeah, that's one of the things that I struggle with Stephen King is that I feel like he writes really long chapters and just really long books in general. And while I don't mind a longer book, sometimes it's also nice to just pick up something that's short and easy to get through. I like your owl mug. Hi, Luna. Yeah, I'm trying to rotate through my different Halloween mugs before the holiday is over. Hey, Bandy, dog with cool ears and friends. Hey, Courtney, how are you doing today? I'm at work, but want to say hello. Well, I hope that your workday goes quickly and smoothly and without much stress. Let's see, read 5%. Awesome. I think I made another like 11 pages. So I'm about 33 pages in from this morning, which is good. Slowly making progress. Luna is very, do I want to say chaotic this morning? I don't know why, because this time I actually did take her for a walk before I did the sprints so that she wouldn't be whining in the background. And now she's still whining in the background. What do you need this morning? Huh? You need a hug? You need some cuddles? She just wants to be part of the sprints. She just wants to be included. Huh? Huh, miss you. Okay, down you go. Come on, down you go. There we go. All right, so I hope everybody is doing good with their books. Allie has made 5% progress. I'm at like 33 pages, I think. So far, so good. William, Mom, how are you guys doing with your books? While we wait on an answer or two, I'm going to set up this next sprint. Fifteen minutes. Okay, so I've got 15 minutes on the clock again. Let me switch us back to the busy message. All right. So go ahead and start another 15-minute sprint. So I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Okay, Luna, settle down, please. Okay, there is the end of our next 15-minute sprint. All right. I made it like 12 pages that round, so making good progress. Let's see. There's a crazy story behind the writing of the Tommyknockers. It's the last book he published before he got over his cocaine addiction. He had hit rock bottom in late 1987. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I knew that he had a cocaine addiction. And I also didn't realize that that book was related to that. So thank you for teaching me something new about Stephen King today. Let's see. I've read 20 pages. Awesome. Good progress. Fawn Doom 2022. The eyes are the best part, page 156. Awesome. Thanks for joining in. I hope you're having a good morning or evening wherever you are. I am really excited about reading The Eyes Are the Best Part. I have that on my list for books for Halloween. So I'm hoping to maybe do like a 24-hour horror book readathon for Halloween. I have the day off, the 30th and the 31st. So I'm thinking I might do like reading sprints all day on the day of Halloween to get through a bunch of spooky books. But we'll see how that goes. So let's see. Allie, like 3% more. Awesome. Making good progress, Allie. I'm in Vegas and the book is amazing. Oh, awesome. This is cool. I'm also in Vegas. Well, I'm in Henderson, but hello, neighbor. That's very exciting. And the book is amazing. I'm glad that you're liking it so far. Awesome. This is exciting to like find a few more people that are in the area. I need more bookish friends that are close by. Okay. So I think I'm just going to continue on with this one instead of switching over to Pen Pal. I was thinking about reading a chapter or two from that, but I think I'm just really engaged with where I'm at in the power. Me too. I heard the planes. Yeah, you can hear the planes flying overhead. I'm not too far away from the airport, and unfortunately, like depending on the wind, we're kind of right in the flight path, so I get them fairly frequently. Hello, Miss Luna. Are you trying to say hi again? You're very needy this morning. What is it? What's going on? What's going on? You just want some loves? You just want some loves? Oh, I know. Okay. I hope everybody is enjoying what they are reading. All right. Let me set up. I think so. It's 10:30. I think I have time for maybe one or two more sprints. And then I got to get started on the rest of my day. This little one, even though she had walkies this morning, seems like she needs some more walkies. She is very excited this morning for some reason. What? Putting on a show for everybody, huh? Why are we putting on a show? Let's see. Fans say, and I agree, you can read what King is going through with the drugs on the pages. Okay. Go on. Go to your bed. We're not doing that. Go on. Get in your bed. Stay. Okay. Fans say, and I agree, that you can read what King is going through with the drugs on the pages. That's really interesting. I don't know that much about Stephen King. I mean, I know like his body of work and I've read a few of his books, but I didn't know really that much about his personal struggles. But yeah, I would imagine that if somebody was spiraling towards rock bottom, that you would probably be able to pick up some of it in their work. I need to grab something to eat and finish getting ready for work. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Ali, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I hope work goes smoothly and is very stress-free. Okay, so I think I will get that timer set up now, and let's do 15 more minutes, and we'll see at the end of that 15 minutes if we want to do another one. All right, we'll catch you guys all in 15 minutes. Luna, enough. Get in your bed. Go get in your bed. Go get in your bed. Right. So that is the end of another 15 minutes. Man, this book just got really intense. Like, it was already intense, but this last chapter, this last little scene I was reading was a doozy. I think that's a good place for me to leave off. How did everyone else do? It's almost 11, so I'm probably going to end this here, I think. So let me know how many pages you got through, how you're liking your book. What do you have planned for the rest of the day? I think I am going to do some organizing around the house because it's been chaos on my end for the last month and a half or so, since I decided to leave my job and since I started getting ready to move to a new job and we started this huge contract at my old job. I've been doing 10-hour days and just really, really long weeks. And so a lot of stuff has fallen to the wayside. And part of it is organization. The house has been kept clean, nothing dirty, but just everything needs to be put away. So I think that's my plan for the day, is to get everything back in order so the rest of the week I can just focus on videos. Fawn Doom 2022. Which book are you reading? The Power by Naomi Alderman. I've been wanting to read this for a while. My mom had a copy of it. And so I asked to borrow it. And I started reading it earlier this month when I was in San Diego for a couple days. And then I've just been reading it through the reading sprints slowly. But yeah, it's really picking up right now. I'm in the last, say, 120 pages of it. And we're kind of coming to the conclusion, I think. Have you read it? I mean, it's a dystopian fiction, kind of got some horror vibes as well, some suspense. The other book that I'm working on right now is Pen Pal by Dathan Auerbach. I've only read the first chapter of this one. This was another book that my mom got and then was like, oh, hey, this is pretty creepy, and I asked to read it. So I'm working my way, or I just started this one as well. Nice. Let's see. Williams Library. I hope to finish chapter 20 before the end of the day. It's the last chapter before part 3. Sounds like a good goal. I have faith in you. I think you can do it. Let's see. Oh, I read Pen Pal. What did you think of it? Did you like it? I read the first chapter and immediately you have that sense of there being something wrong with the person narrating the book, right? I don't know what is wrong. I don't know if he's the murderer or if he's the victim or what's going on yet. But it's just the way that the narrator is narrating leads me to think that there's definitely something going on immediately. So I don't know. I can't say that I like it or dislike it so far. I'm only one chapter in. So if you haven't read The Power, though, I would definitely recommend that. It's interesting. It kind of basically gender swaps the world. Women gain a power to electrify things, and it gives them an advantage over men. And it basically follows a 10-year period and how women becoming the more powerful gender changes things in the world. I did like it. It's good and super weird and creepy. Okay. Sounds about right. That's kind of the vibe that I have so far, is super weird and creepy. But yeah, hopefully. Sorry. Still kind of catching up on the rest. Hopefully I will enjoy it as well. I bought another book online today called The Execution Channel. Okay, let's find that one. The Execution Channel. Let's see. The Execution Channel. Is that by Ken McLeod? Let's see. If that's the correct one, it says it's after 9/11, after the bombing, after the Iraq War, after 7/7, after the Iran War, after the nukes, after the flu, after the Straits, after Rosyth. In a world just down the road from our own, online bloggers vie with old-line political operatives and new-style police to determine just where reality lies. James Travis is a British patriot and a French spy. On the day the big one hits, Travis and his daughter must strive to make sense of the nuclear bombing of Scotland and the political repercussions of a series of terrorist attacks. With the information war in full swing, the only truth they have is what they're able to see with their own eyes. That sounds interesting. I read 10 more pages. Awesome. Glad everybody is making progress. Yes. Okay. It is the book by McLeod. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting book. It's weird to think of Scotland getting bombed getting hit with a nuclear bomb. Yeah. I mean, I hope that I never see any other country get hit with a nuclear bomb in my lifetime. But I don't know why, like the idea of thinking of Scotland getting bombed in particular seems strange. Maybe because I never think of Scotland as being in conflict with anyone really, except for maybe with England. Yeah, lots of interesting books. I got to hear about a couple new ones today that were not on my radar. So thank you guys for mentioning different books and giving me a couple of things to check out. So I give an update at the beginning of this video, just in case you weren't around when I did. I just was saying that, life has been really chaotic the last month or so. My job signed $1 million contract that increased our production like 650% a week. So we went from doing about 1,000 meals a week to doing like 7,000 to 8,000 meals a week. And so I've been working insane hours. And then on top of it, I got sick, then Oz got sick, then I got sick again, then Oz got sick again. And so the last 2 weeks, I've just basically been working, coming home, eating, and then like going straight to sleep to try to get well enough to get back to work the next day. Because I'm at the end of my job. Like I was leaving. Saturday was my last day of work at that company. And I didn't want to like slack off on my last few days. So I have this whole entire week off before I start my new job on the 28th. And so my goal over the next week is to catch back up on videos. I have a late book of the month prediction video that I'm hoping to get posted this afternoon. I'm almost done editing it, so I think that that's really realistic. And then I'd like to catch up on the last few months of wrap-ups. I have wrap-ups for August and September, and then soon I'll have a wrap-up for October as well. So I'm hoping to catch up all those. I also have quite a few book shopping vlogs that I want to catch up on. I took a trip home to San Diego for my birthday in June, and we did like an insane book crawl all over San Diego. So definitely want to post that. And then my mom and I took a trip to Pasadena in September and went to a whole bunch of indie bookstores and little free libraries. So I want to get that up as well. And I have a few other things that I've already filmed and just haven't had the chance to sit down and edit. So I want to get all of that wrapped up. So that'll be kind of my plans over the next few weeks, or especially this week while I have nothing to do. I'm like resting and catching up on life. And then next week I start my new job. But as I'm training for like the first 3 months, I think I'll have a pretty chill schedule. It'll be pretty consistent. A lot of early morning hours. So I'll be out early in the afternoon, which gives me time to film and take care of things. So I'm excited about some of these life changes and how they'll allow me to hopefully find a little bit better balance with life and maybe with the YouTube thing too as well. So thank you guys for like patience as I've been figuring things out. Also, next Monday, I will not have a reading sprint because I start my new job on Monday. I had mentioned this on my last reading sprint, but just I don't know what my schedule is going to be going forward. I don't know that I'll necessarily have a set schedule every single week. So until I find out like a little bit more concretely, like what life is going to look like and what my regular days off are, I won't be able to set up concrete reading sprints on a single day like I have been doing. But that said, next week I'm off on the 30th and the 31st. So I'm thinking that for Halloween, I might run some reading sprints throughout the day. Just going to do like a horror focused reading sprint. So keep your eyes peeled for some of those. And I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining in for the sprint. And, I appreciate it. It helped me make some progress on my book as well. So I will see you guys next week. If you're around on the 31st of October, keep your eyes peeled for those sprints. I think I'm going to, like I said, do a couple of them throughout the day, not just one. Have a great day. Hey, you too. Thank you so much for dropping in. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, sorry. One last question. Will you be watching election returns in November? I'm not sure what you mean. Will I be like watching the election as like votes are counted? Is that what you're asking? If so, then yes. I mean, as the election information comes in, I will be paying attention to it. I feel very strongly that um, the country, the direction that the country is going in is like this election is extremely consequential for that. And so, yes, I will be waiting to see the results on the night as the election closes out and everything. I think a lot of people will be. I'm very concerned with what direction the country goes. And yeah, I mean, it's hard because the last couple years or the last couple election cycles, I've stayed up and watched them. And some of them have been positive, and then some of them have been absolutely heartbreaking. So it's like one of those things where, like, on one hand, I kind of feel like I wish I didn't have to watch it. But on the other hand, I have to know, like, what world I'm waking up in the next morning. So, yes, I will be watching. I actually just got my early voter ballot. I'm a mail-in voter, so I just got my ballot, and my partner just got his ballot. So hopefully we'll be getting those filled out and sent back soon, just to get the early votes in. So yes. Okay, cool. All right, everyone, take care. Wish you all well. If you're here in the States, make sure you get out and vote. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week on Halloween, hopefully.